ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Today we will continue reading Bhagavad Gita as it is by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ji, and we will discuss. Upon returning from exile, the Pandavas rightfully requested their kingdom from Duryodhana, who bluntly refused to yield it. Duty bound as princes to serve in public administration, the five Pandavas reduced their request to a mere 5 villages. But Duryodhana arrogantly replied that he wouldn't spare them enough land into which to drive a pen. Throughout all this, the Pandavas had been consistently tolerant and forbearing, but now war seemed inevitable. Nonetheless, as the prince of the world divided, some siding with the sons of Dhritarashtra, others with the Pandavas, Krishna himself took the role of messenger for the sons of Pandu and went to the court of Dhritarashtra to plead for peace. When his pleas were refused, war was now certain. The Pandavas, men of the highest moral stature, recognized Krishna to be the supreme personality of Godhead, whereas the impious son of Dhritarashtra did not. Yet Krishna offered to enter the war according to the desire of the antagonists. As God, he would not personally fight, but whoever so desired might avail him of Krishna's army, and on the other side could have Krishna himself as an advisor and helper. Duryodhana, the political genius, snatched at Krishna's army forces, while the Pandavas were equally eager to have Krishna himself. In this way, Krishna became the charioteer of Krishna, Arjuna, taking it upon himself to drive the fablet bowman's chariot. This brings us to the point at which Bhagavad Gita begins, with the two armies arrayed, ready for combat, and Dhritarashtra anxiously inquiring of his secretary Sanjaya. What did they say? The scene is set with only the need for a brief note regarding this translation and commentary. The general pattern translators have followed in rendering Bhagavad Gita into English has been to brush aside the past and Krishna to make room for their own concepts and philosophies. The history of the Mahabharata is taken as quaint mythology, and Krishna becomes a poetic device for presenting the ideas of some anonymous genius, or at best he becomes a minor historical personage. But the person Krishna is both the goal and the substance of Bhagavad Gita, as so far as the Gita speaks of himself itself. This translation then and the commentary that accompanies it propose to direct the reader to Krishna rather than away from him. The Bhagavad Gita thus becomes wholly consistent and comprehensible, since Krishna is the speaker of the Gita and its ultimate goal as well. Bhagavad Gita as it is presents this great scripture in its true terms, the publishers. Well, we read the setting the scene. We know that the war is going to happen and Krishna will deliver the message to Krishna. As Bhagavad Gita, I learned many things from it, and it changed significantly my life. It will also change yours, so we will read more in coming days and discuss on it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.